Hey there. I hope you have had a great weekend and you're ready for the new week. If you're watching this later in the week, I hope your week has been great so far. This week, I am just going to go through the four sections of Chrome Music Lab that we've already learned and just refresh your memory on them. And then your assignment for this week is just to continue to experiment with it and continue to get comfortable with it. Okay? So let's get started. If you don't feel like you need to watch this one, you don't have to watch the whole thing. If you feel like you know what you're doing with these four sections, then just take some time and use them today and experiment with them. If you want to watch, here we go. The first section that you are using at this point is shared piano. And like I said, when I introduced this to you, there is more that these things can do than what I'm showing you at this point. This is our get started with it. Okay. Eventually, we'll get around to some of the other features that are listed on the left side. We're not doing any of that just yet, though. So, shared piano is just a piano, and you just play your songs. And that's not any song that really exists. I just made it up. Okay, so make some music with it. Remember, you can change the sounds of the keyboards down here. Click on that arrow, and you can choose any of the other sounds and experiment with what they can do. A good way to start making some music. Um, the next section that you are using at this point, I'm just going to go in the order they are on the screen today. Songmaker is one that I showed you last week for the first time. And Songmaker is where you are composing exact notes. You're choosing your notes up here in this grid. And remember, if you leave a blank column, that's just going to be a silence there. So I'm not going to go all the way across. I don't want to spend all of the time with me doing it. I want you to get to do it. Once you have some notes filled in, play it and see if you like what you've got so far. I want to add another note in there. I didn't like that very much. Yeah, that's better. I do not think I remembered to show you the tempo last time. Maybe I did. Anyway, you can adjust your tempo. Remember, tempo means speed of the beat. That's one of our music vocabulary words. So you can speed it up and slow it down here. And remember, these dots at the bottom are where you add your percussion sounds. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so that was a good start. It's not finished, of course, but again, I don't want to take up all of your time. You can change, let me get rid of this. You can change the sounds of the notes, the pitches that are being played by clicking here where it says marimba. It'll change it to piano, strings, woodwinds, synthesizer, back to marimba. You can change the percussion sounds by clicking the one is right now set on electronic drum sounds. You can change it to blocks, to kits, to conga, back to electronics. So have fun with that. If you want to get rid of just one or two things, click on them again and they go away. If you want to get rid of the whole thing, up here in the top left, this blue back arrow is restart and it'll clear the whole thing for you. Okay. And again, we're not using these things on the bottom left yet. Okay. I'll tell you more about those after we get more comfortable using our technology in music. So let's go back to the menu, and the next one that we've learned so far is rhythm. I know a lot of you have Um, had fun with this one. In rhythm, um, you've got always three instruments. You've got three rows. Each row corresponds with an instrument. You fill in your dots wherever you want those notes to play. And you can stack. I don't like to use a whole lot of that triangle because I feel like it's really loud. Now on this one, I don't think I showed you. You can change it while it's playing. So, and then of course you have the other instrument choices as you go through. So that's rhythm. Have fun with that one. Then we have the last one that we're using right now is Kandinsky. I think this one is most people's favorite. Please remember, don't fall into the trap of just using it to draw pictures. Okay? Um, use it for music. Circles give you vocal sound. Triangles give you percussion sounds. I'm going to go ahead and stack because remember, stacked will play at the same time. Since it's down low, it gave me a low bass drum sound. And the straight lines, I'll give you a high note for a straight line, so I'll put it up high, give you an electric guitar sound. And you work your way, it'll play it from left to right. Since these are stacked, these will all play at the same time, or close to the same time. Now remember, if you draw a shape that's not a circle, triangle, yes, a circle, triangle, or a straight line, it's going to interpret what you drew as one of those shapes, whether you want it to or not. Those are the only shapes it recognizes. So let me just put a few more up here. I'm not going to go all the way across. Again, we've already looked at this, and I want you to have plenty of time to experiment with it yourself. I just want to remind you. And always remember, when you are composing something, there's no right or wrong answer about what comes next. It's what you think sounds good next. Now remember, you can change the whole sound quality by tapping here and changing the color. When you change the color, the sounds change. And then the last sound quality is here. And Kandinsky just always is a happy thing to play with. You're learning about music because you're learning how to put sounds together, how to layer sounds, how to create melodies, and it's also a lot of fun. So, again, for this week, there's nothing new. I just want you to experiment some more with these four sections. You need to be comfortable with all four sections because eventually we'll do more with those. Okay? Um, we're not using the other sections yet. I did not mean to click on that. So, have fun, explore, make sure you click turn in so that I know that you did your work. Um, if you absolutely cannot find turn in, I know some people had trouble with that. If you absolutely cannot find it, send me an email. My email address is at the bottom of your page, and all the email needs to say is, I did my work. Okay? But if you can find turn in, please do that. It is so much easier for me to keep up with it that way. And that really helps me have time to make videos for you instead of just putting an assignment out there that I don't have time to really explain to you. I don't want to have to do that. So if you can find turn in, click turn in. If you can't find turn in, I still need to know you did your work. So just shoot me an email. Just say I did my work. Okay? All right, guys. Have fun with it. Enjoy. Have a great weekend. And have a great Thanksgiving. This one will be out to you the week before Thanksgiving break. I just thought of that. So have a great Thanksgiving. Bye.